Hey guys, follow me on Twitter. Here's my at. Like, subscribe and enjoy the video. Hello guys, I'm back for episode 4 of the Leeds career mode. And today, as you can see, this first game will be against Preston. In real life, Leeds lost this 2-1, I believe the first loss of the season. Before we get into that, we'll have a look who's going to feature this episode today. So we've got Preston, which I'm going to play. Birmingham, which I'm going to sim, and then the game that they have just drawn in real life, I believe yesterday as of recording, Chef Wednesday's 1-1 game. Hopefully we can get the points after this episode. We definitely need to win. If we can't win all the games, at least 2 out of 4. And then Hull City will be the last team which we sim, and then it'll be on to Brentford for the next episode. But let's get straight into the Preston game, and I'll see you when we're there. And we are back, guys. Preston here in their yellow kit, yellow versus white. Leeds' colours actually, yellow, white, and blue. Yeah. We're at home, they're away. Let's try and get the 3 points, which we couldn't manage to do at all last episode. So we've got an early attack here. Alioski cuts inside, crosses it in, and it's cleared by them there. So a good touch there from Douglas. Douglas gets it inside to Saiz. Saiz loses it, and it's cleared from them. But Janssen gets it back into Saiz. Not the best touch. Saiz wins it back there. Ayling, what is that? Just a terrible touch there from Ayling, gives them the ball easy. And I am thinking about maybe changing formations, get 2 strikers up front. Alioski's making a good run there. So yeah, we'll have a look at that after this game. Inside to Mbolo. Saiz should finish that, and he does. 1-0 up already, 10 minutes in, but remember how that happened last episode. We went 1-0 up and didn't win any. So players are a little bit tired for this game, but there's not really much you can do about that. I haven't made any changes, so hopefully they should be alright. Getting a drink of Pepsi, and we'll get back into the game. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe changing to a 2 up top formation, but I just haven't decided which one yet, so we're going to have a look after this. And Ayling wins it there, and Bolo's not really got all on, but Alioski making a good run, can get it back in to Ayling, but it misses Ayling. Rabba still has it here, back to Ayling. Ayling goes back again, and again, Phillips, Saiz, to Mbolo. Tries to get it back behind him for a Rabba, but it could be through here. Janssen's coming across. That's a poor cross, and we're just going to deal with that easy. Klitsch. Klitsch is giving it away, and there's what a strike! What a strike there! Who were that? We're going to watch that one again. And I can't remember, but if I did skip the other goal, the replay, I'm sorry. It's just because at the minute I just want to get on with games after last episode. I just want to have as much time. What a strike that is. I want to have as much time playing this and getting those 3 points, but at the minute it's 1 point again. But it's our kick-off. Saiz there with a good run. Glitch to Mbolo. Oh no, not to Mbolo, to Phillips. Alioski to Mbolo. Saiz didn't really know what I were doing there. Alioski here for overlapping run of Barry Douglas. Barry Douglas gets it back to Alioski. Alioski into Saiz. Saiz into Klitsch. Back to Saiz. Saiz is going to hit it. It just bounces off them. Phillips has a go. It deflected. It could have gone in, but the keeper just saves it, and it's their goal kick. Straight downfield, we win it straight back. Phillips here loses it straight away. It's like we don't want the ball. Ayling still there. Saiz does his work there. Rabba, he's seen that run of Saiz. He could be in here. Well, that's a disgusting tackle there, ref. Come on. That's a yellow. Still a little bit ill, guys. Getting better, but oh well. Right, we're gonna go for this. Oh, it's come off at wall. That's a terrible free kick. Go for corner. Aim for Mbolo. That's a terrible corner as well, and we've still got possession through the throw-in. I'm just go simple to Alioski. He tries to get it back to him. It's not the best, and we just get another throw-in. Right, back to Alioski. He goes inside to Phillips, but it's a terrible pass, and they could break here. Oh, Janssen with a crucial interception there. And a terrible pass. The passing in this team has just been terrible these last 2 episodes. Really needs to improve. And again, they could attack here. But Janssen with another crucial interception and another one. Mbolo's going through middle. I decide to go for someone else, so it's go back post for Rabba. And the defender just deals with that one with ease. Phillips is here, closing him down. He goes back though, and that's kicked out for our throw-in. I'm going to take a quick one. Douglas has got it here on wing. Inside to Phillips. I see Alioski's run. Ah, but it went to the wrong person. But we've still got it. I was expecting Alioski to make a run there, but he stood still, but he's won us it back. We're going to go back inside. Size. What was that for a shot? Jeez. Didn't even leap ground. Subs are going to be needed at half time. Can we win the header? Maybe get one last attack of the half? Maybe we can. And the ref blows it there. I mean, it's a bit questionable, but he's done it. We'll see. So I think, barring the centre-backs passing, because we can't really complain about that, I think Rabba's had no effect. Saiz has obviously scored a goal, so he's staying on. Klitsch just hasn't been out there really, he's just not been passing right well. And then other than that, I can't really make any of the subs. I'm going to bring Roof on actually for Alioski, and then that's all of the subs used. Harrison going on at right mid there, because I don't think I actually said I was putting him on, but hopefully we can get the 3 points from this game, score another, and then score another, and score another.
Fisher. Maguire.
That's nice.
Now Fisher.
Phillips there with a good interception, just bounces off of him, and again it bounces off of him, and they get that with a slide. Baker with an actual good pass from centre mid. Switch to Rabba maybe. No, the defender's got that, but Ayling's back on it, and it's a terrible pass again. What is happening with this passing? But then they do a terrible pass themselves. Bit of a dangerous pass there. Phillips. I see Lewis Baker. Or not. Now I see Lewis Baker. Lewis Baker turns inside. Saiz is making that run. Saiz is going to have a go, and it's deflected there. That's a corner. Going to put it in all this space here. Who's that? Oh, I don't even know who that was. Was that Liam Cooper? There with the header. And again we're going to go around about the same place. And it's cleared by them. They go backwards though, instead of trying to get it forward. Could lead to us winning the ball high up. Phillips just kind of ghosts past him, but they clear it out for a throw-in. And that's our throwing high up the pitch. Saiz here. He tries to get a good... Oh, it was a good cross, just the keeper got there first. Phillips. Phillips is waiting for the run. Phillips gets it to Ayling. Phillips gets it back. In fact, no, Harrison gets it. Oh, Roof's in good space. Could he... Oh, time finishing there. Spamming B. Circle. Oh, God. B. Spamming circle there. Just didn't work. Mbolo's in good space. Mbolo! You need to be scored. In fact, after that, he doesn't even deserve the striker. He's going in left wing, and the man who's scored quite a lot of goals for us this season is going up front. After this game, after the last couple of games, we signed Mbolo, and I've looked on his stats before episode. He scored 1 goal in, I think, 7 matches, and Roof scored something like 5 in 6 or something. So maybe Roof should be the one playing. striker for now, and Mbolo can get his chances off the bench and prove that he needs that number one spot. If not, it's going to be Roof from now on. But the man himself, Roof, could have got an assist there, but Saiz is finishing in on point, and the keeper does make a decent save as well. Not all of Roof, Saiz's fault there. And we lose the ball. Liam Cooper, I don't know what he were doing there, but that's gone out for our throw in there. Oh, that's ref. Come on, he's throwing me to the ground there. That's a foul, but the play on anyway. Liam Cooper here. Should be Schmeichel's ball. Schmeichel hasn't really had much to do this half. Roof there with a good. He's up early. Roof tries to get it through to Liam Baker. I hope he's. It is Liam Baker, isn't it? I hope it is. And they've still got the ball here. They could get an attack, but that's a weird. I don't know what that is, but yeah. And now we're going. Mbolo using his strength. But then how a slide there out of anger. Could have got a red card there, but he didn't actually connect. Hurling inside. Phillips with a terrible pass again, straight into his man. Roof. He's inside here. Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison. He tries to get it across the Roof, but it's too late, and it bounces off the defender nicely to the goalkeeper. And they're going to get it up. Hopefully we win that. Phillips didn't even really try there. Pontus to Phillips. To Saiz. To Baker. Baker still got it there, luckily. Baker wants it back. Oh, it wants the best of balls, and it just bounces nicely to the keeper again. Hopefully we can win this one. Phillips actually does try this time. Saiz here. Roof. Into Harrison. Harrison! Oh, what a save there by the keeper. And look at him there, screaming at his defence. Not much they could have done about that one. It's up in the air. Saiz is there though. Oh, gone down it box, but ref ain't given out. Janssen. Harrison. To Mbolo. Mbolo! Oh no, and it's another 1 pointer game there. It's disappointing.
Well, for the league progress, something in it for both sides. But
I just don't know really what I can say about it, and I'll see you when we're back on menu, guys. And we're back, guys. Still not in the well, top 3 where we'd want to be, or top 2, sorry, where we'd want to be for the automatic, promotion. But we're in the top 6. We've just been pushed down to 8th now, which is even worse. And we've got Birmingham at home, which we are gonna sim. Hopefully we get the 3 points from this. And a 4-0 thrashing of Birmingham at home, and look at that. Mbolo, just after I slated him and said he won't be getting the number 1 striker role if he didn't improve, goes and gets 2 goals for us. Saiz scores 1, and Rabba with maybe his first goal. He hasn't really done much on that wing, not sure how I'm feeling about him, but that does put us back up into 6th. And it is the game that has just happened in real life as I am recording this. It is Sheffield Wednesday versus Leeds. Obviously it was a 1-1 draw. Now we are obviously going to play this game, and we're going to have a look at the starting lineup this time. Going to see who's in shape, if anyone needs changing around. But Mbolo's going to stay in this game, but he ain't going to be playing up front. He is actually going to be playing right wing. Rabba's going to have a game on bench, and Roof's going to play up front with Mbolo on the right. And then I think, apart from that, we are going to actually have the normal starting lineup. In fact, no, we're going to give Berardi a run out. Ayling's passing last game wasn't the best. And by last game, I mean the game that we didn't sim. And yeah, that's it for the changes. Guys, I will see you when the game starts. And Bolo there warming up. And here it is, the start of the game. We're going to skip through and hopefully get the kick-off done early. Sheffield Wednesday here. Well, obviously a Yorkshire derby. I just hope that we actually get the 3 points this game. We got 3 points last game from the sim with the 4-0 win, obviously. That's a very good tackle there, a very good tackle. Yeah, get the 3 points from this game, get 3 points from the last game that we sim. Hopefully this should be a lot better episode already than last episode, as we have got 3 points so far, and they are through with an early start, and then Schmeichel there with a good save and a terrible throw. I mean, the passing the last 2 episodes just says it all. That is, I think if it weren't for the terrible passing, we might have actually been doing a lot better, but we can't blame it all on the game. It's partly to do with me as well, not being the best. So Schmeichel's up there. I feel like he definitely could have caught that, and it leaves the goal open, but luckily Liam Cooper's there to clear it. But they're still on the high pressure. Don't remember actually having much of the ball so far. They could have a goal here. Schmeichel with a good save there. Smothers the ball, and that's their corner. Hopefully this time he can catch it. No, he's not going out. Looks like their corner again. It is their corner again. I mean, it's a bit like they want to just keep the ball as much as they can, and they could have gone 1-0 up there, but luckily they didn't. And that's a terrible pass from Schmeichel there. That's not even where I aimed it. They hit the post, luckily for us. Could be 1-0 down, should be 1-0 down. Maybe we can get an attack from this. Roof, the man who we've just put in for this man here, right wing Embolo, but don't get to it. Quite a tall player, felt like he maybe could have challenged for it there, but he didn't. Liam Cooper trying to put a tackle in there, Barry Douglas trying to put a tackle in as well. It's going for back post, Jansen's there. Klitsch is going out with it. Embolo, we've got advantage here, so let's just use it. Embolo's there, Embolo turns back in. Seen the run. That's not who it was for, but we could get something out of this. And no, Embolo not using his strength once again. Really not liking him so far. One more here. Phillips could make it 1-0. Embolo, just as I'm slagging him off, gets a bit of a scrappy goal, but either way it's a goal. Celebrates to the camera. And that grey-haired beast scores. And we're back for kick-off here. Skipping the goals this episode because, like I said, I just want to get into it. The goals will be back next episode, the replays. But just for this episode, I want to just make sure that I spend as much time actually playing, not watching the replays. And it goes inside there. And we win it back again, but they are doing very well with passing, and he's just absolutely sent my player there with the letting it go through his legs. I don't know what happened there, but it went towards. And Schmeichel, that throw-in is letting us down. He's done it twice now this game, and they tried for the spin, but it's stopped there by Berardi. And Berardi does eventually win it, but we just lose out to a lucky deflection. Just misses the head there, and he slips over, and they've got the ball on the edge of our box once again. Seems like a formality this game. Schmeichel there with a Superman save. Roof could be coming back, but instead he's just jogging about up front. But Saiz wins it back for us. Embolo uses his strength this time. Loses out to whoever that was. Apparently the strongest man on earth. And again, they are coming at us with possession. Don't seem, and here we go. That's a good tackle and a terrible pass once again. Starting to get used to these terrible passes, and that'll be offside for Roof, and that'll be their ball. I mean, we're 1-0 up, but it don't feel like we should be at all. They've had everything. Alioski. Oh, it's lucky. Oh, and we just lose it. It did actually come off his heel and bounce round the player. But here they go again, attacking. And they've been sent through here. Schmeichel should get there first. And he does, and it's lucky for him. And it bounces off, and he's never going to miss that. I can't say they don't deserve the goal. But just like real life, it's 1-1 here. They did score in real life just on half time. Hopefully we can score again though. You can't really write that though, it's exactly like how they scored. Not the goal itself, but the time. Right on half time. But they were going 1-0 up, not 1-1. Schmeichel there, can't really blame him for too much. He did put the tackle in, and unluckily for us, not unluckily for them, bounced off of him, bounced straight back to the striker's feet, and he's never missing that. And we are going to put Baker on. You know what, I feel like we haven't taken Saiz off enough in this episode or in the season. So we're going to actually take Saiz off. He is our best player, but your best player don't always win you the game.
So here we go with the second half.
And Lewis Baker, as I called him Liam Baker earlier, that'll trigger a lot of fans, but he has been very good for us. And here he is now, gets his chance as soon as he comes on the pitch. It's a good save from the keeper. And we're going to go here for the corner. It's another mediocre corner. Lewis Baker here, waiting. Mbolo's there. Mbolo cuts it back to Klitsch. Phillips. Douglas into Roof. It's Baker here, working the space. Roof into Baker. Roof. And what a strike. That's what he does, and that's why he's up front this game, because Mbolo has scored, but it wasn't a good strike like that was. And look at him there, all the teammates celebrating with him, and his first goal of however many he's scored this season, and many more to come as well. It's nice play between him and Lewis Baker, the little 1-2, and then he just takes it first time, and we'll look at that. We're watching this one straight into the bottom corner, takes the keeper straight out of the equation, and back for kick-off again. They don't seem to have had as much high pressure this half, but they haven't had much of the ball, as we kept it quite well. Decent passing for once, and we win it back there. Mbolo inside. Roof, not the best touch there. It's a decent pass. Lewis Baker on the edge of the box. Oh, it almost goes in. And we tried to get to it there, but he just clears it off the line. Berardi there, winning the header. Roof, Baker loses it, but it bounces kindly. Alioski's out there. It's not the best pass, and we do lose the ball. But they are quite high in their own half. But they're coming at us now. Want the best pass, but we still didn't get to it. Janssen, I commit with Janssen, but he loses out. We get a little Mbolo here, doing his defensive work. Maybe we should give him a game in right back. Alioski. He's going for long ball over the top. Looks like that might be the keeper's ball. Oh, he almost gives it away to Alioski there. Pressuring the keeper. Really pressuring him now in their own half. Seeing if we can maybe win the ball back. No one's really pressuring them as much as I'd like them to, but we were pressuring them a bit, and that bounces off Lewis Baker. Lewis Baker, not Liam Baker, I don't know who that is. Lewis Baker for a throw in there. I did actually, as you saw, pause it to see if I could see his name, because I knew I'd got it wrong, but then I remembered it was actually Lewis Baker. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, calling him the wrong name. Oh, Roof could be in again here. Roof, and that's his second of the game. And do you know what? We're going to get the ball, see if we can get him a hat-trick. He's got 15 minutes to score a third. He's on his hat-trick if he scores. Then again, Mbolo could score 2. I doubt it, but he might get an hat-trick. It's still possible. Anyone could get an hat-trick, but Roof looks like the most likely here. There's still very good passing here, still from them, I'll give them that. They have passed very well.
Substitution now for the home team.
Unlike that touch, which wasn't very good. And that touch from their player there wasn't very good, and that pass was horrendous. Alioski, he could be in behind, but he cuts it back. Embolo just leaves it and lets it drift past him. I don't know if he just can't get used to English football or what, but he's a good player, he should be doing better than that. I don't know what he was doing there, he just kind of let it drift past him, and we lose it in their box there. But Lewis Baker there wins it back. Roof goes for one. Oh, and it just goes past the post there. That could have been his hat-trick. And Jack Harrison there coming on for clicks in centre mid. Not his normal role, but maybe he could do well in that central role.
85 minutes played, 5 to go.
5 minutes left of the game here. Roof still trying to get that hat-trick. Just missed out for it. And they just get there before us. Josh Onama there, young English talent, as we all know. I think he is at Tottenham Hotspur, maybe a loanee this season to here, Sheffield Wednesday, and whoever that was just outmuscles Alioski. Not the most prolific physical player in Alioski, but there could be in behind here with Josh Onama. Janssen there with a good tackle and a terrible pass again. I mean, we win 3-1, but once again our passing has been, it's been a lot better this game, but still you see a few of them right at the end there, we lose the ball and it's just causing us to constantly lose the ball as bad passing normally does, and they're just clearing it up, and they got one lucky goal, but a goal's a goal for them, and I'll see you when we're back in the minutes. Right, and we're back, guys. Hull next, obviously. Maybe we could get another 3 points from them for the last game of the episode, which we're going to sim. Youth Squad monthly report here. Not really to report on there that you guys would be too interested by. We are away, so getting the 3 points might be a bit more difficult. But we'll play this game, then we'll look at formations. And we do actually get the 1-0 win. Alioski scoring a goal, as he does in real life. Embolo not scoring a goal, as he does for us in general, just doesn't like to score. I say that, he scored last episode, but yeah. After that last game, I am actually going to give the starting striker role to Roof. I feel like he definitely deserves it, and Embolo needs to show that he deserves it. And you know what? Rabber hasn't really done much, so the starting right wing role, or right mid, whatever you want to call it, is going to go to Jack Harrison. And it is partly to do with because I'm a City fan, because I just think he's really good, or he was for us in pre-season. But I just feel like when he comes on, he plays a lot better than Rabber does. So we're going to do some training first, and then we're going to look at some potential new formations. So yeah, I'll see you when the training's done. And I'm back, guys, and as you can see, the training there done. Gallo going up a little bit, not an overall, but Embolo there, we're training up on his shooting because he just doesn't seem to have any. Roof does have really good shooting, but he's just more for the sprint speed. And Jack Harrison there, same, just more for the sprint speed because as a right winger he might not get as many chances as a striker. And yeah, we'll have a look at potential formations now that might fit our our team a little bit better. But before we get into that, we are going to do the rules. So I'd say we'll keep Liam Cooper as that. Barry Douglas there with very good free kick stats actually for a left back, so possibly he could stay on them, but we'll have a look if we've got anyone better for right free kicks, as he's the left footer. But it looks like he is on them for an obvious reason, and the reason is he's got the best. Not very many prolific penalty takers in the team, as you can see. Maybe Barry Douglas or Klitsch, I think he had the best ones. So maybe we'll just go with him for penalties. Harrison on the left corners. Of course he is left-footed, but I am actually going to give the left corners to Sammy Saiz, not Phillips, Saiz, and the right corners to Barry Douglas. As we've already seen, he's got very good free kick stats and just overall delivery. So I was thinking 2 up front. I would say that formation, but obviously we do have wingers. 4-4-2 could also work, but then we'd have to drop one of the main centre mids. Didn't mean to do that there. Maybe this one could work. We'd obviously still have to drop a centre mid. Very attacking. But if we look, we could have obviously Alioski right out on wings, Harrison right out on wings. Drop either Phillips or Klitsch, who can also play CDM. It'll probably be Klitsch because he is obviously the lower, or maybe just make Lewis Baker the main one. So I think that's what we're going to try, and that will be our formation for the first game of next episode. So this is what it's gonna look like. This is what the first game formation will look like. I won't make any changes to it after this. So we're gonna have these 2 up front, and we're gonna have Embolo. Gonna give him maybe next to Roof. He might shine. He might, him and Roof might rub off on each other and really work well together. And if you've got any suggestions of who you'd like to see play out of the reserves, tell me, and I'll try and give them a bit of game time. Maybe Forshaw. He's for sure a good player. That were terrible. I won't speak again about that. And as I can see, that is about it for this episode. We are gonna actually sim towards the next game, and then that's where we will end it. So I'm going to start signing off now, but before I do, I'd like to give a few shout outs. One to my mate Harry. Embolo, before I carry on there, Embolo somehow, I'm sure that I said Embolo somehow gets player of the month. How he's done that, I really don't know. Just a little bit of a rant here. How has he got player of the month when I've played with him, when we simmed it, he scored 2 goals. When I played with him, he scored 1. And we played with Roof, he scored 2, and however many before that. But Embolo's impressive performances for Leeds United earn him EFL's Player of the Month for October. Don't agree with it. It even says Alioski there, man in form. He could get it. Anyway, I'm not going to get too angry. One of our players won Player of the Month. Congratulations to him. But yeah, before I sign off, quick little shout out to a few mates. H plays FIFA, my mate Harry, doing a Valencia career mode. Episode 1 is live now. You gotta show him some support, like, comment, subscribe to him, whatever. Another one is my mate Billy, Plod plays. Plod as in PC Plod out and Noddy. Yeah, he's very childish and he looks a lot like him, so hence the name. And the last one is BXW Lucky plays and BXW Lucky vlogs. BXW _ plays, vlogs or gaming, either one. Go subscribe to both, and I hope you enjoy their content as much as you enjoy mine. The little people that are watching, hopefully that'll become a lot of people eventually. And yeah, for now, we'll be playing Brentford in the next episode, but for now, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.